Hello everyone, it is TheFeralDarrellPlays and welcome back to another Overlook Bay video. In this video today, we will be talking more about the Arcadia Isle island. Now, the Arcadia Isle update has only been out for a few days and I have been away on a short vacation, so it is finally time for me to have another Arcadia Isle video. So without further ado, let's get straight into today's video. Starting things off in my house, I have decorated it a little bit. It is the Game Pass house. It is the Pearl Paradise house. Oh, and also, I've gotten many comments on my first Arcadia Isle video. How did I get 100 doubloons for free? Like, before I even got to the doubloon store. That is why. Because the Pearl Paradise package includes the penthouse, the greenhouse, and 100 doubloons. Many of y'all were confused about that. I was too. But that's how I got them. So one thing added since the last video are these new tasks, which are really cool as well. I actually really like this task and all of these other Arcadia Isle tasks. I have seen all of them already. Let's go there right now to Club Nuebla and just kind of see what it has to offer. Also in this video, I'm going to share with you the tips and tricks to find the buried treasures faster, because I know many people are struggling, and in the comment section there are many of y'all that need help as well. So, oh, this is Club Nebula. Really cool. I kind of hoped that the VIP area would be a little bit more VIP, because this feels like anyone can just walk in, and I don't know, I'm just not very big about that, because anyone can just walk in. But there's a whole lot of different things in this update that I want to take a look at today. And one of those is the Treasure Shack. So the Treasure Shack is over here in the far left-hand area. I also want to show you something that you guys might not have noticed. If I have to guess, this is where the new ocean pets are going to be, because there's a big arch over there. Looks like some island, kind of like Atlantis looking thing, like a whole new island would pop out of the water type thing. And then there's a buried, sunken treasure ship over there. So that's kind of cool as well. So this, from my first video, this was moved here. Let's see what else. Oh, we got this board, limited time rewards, okay. And we got the godly Robux fishing rod, which I do have. So, oh, this is not the one I wanted to go to. I wanted to sell my doubloons, sell. I have done this every single day. Whoa, 10 doubloons. Okay, that's pretty good. So all of these, let's see what I get. 145 doubloons. Now I have 321. What is the shop? Because I want to just kind of see what everything is. So the thing I want, what is it that I wanted? I don't really want anything. Oh yeah, the parrot bird. Okay, so the parrot bird, I want to get 4 of those. Let's see. Treasure seed. Treasure seed. Okay, so I'm not sure what that means, but I know. Okay, so just a few things to tell you guys about when you're going looking for buried treasures. First off, try and buy the best metal detector. I know there's a whole lot of them. Also, I know it says too far away so many times. One reason why it's too far away is it's because it's on the top of this hill over here, this volcano. So what you do is you go at least to this tree right here. So you either go up that path or this path, and if you make it to the tree and it still says too far, you're heading in the wrong direction. But if it says warmer, that means your buried treasure is up here, which is actually very helpful because you only get 10 treasures a day. So just finding that is very lucky as well. Also, if it says too far, it could be around this area right here. I know one of the buried treasures could be right here where I'm standing. One can also be by this tree right here. And one can be by this sign. I've pretty much memorized all of the places, but before making a video about every single place, I just want to make sure just in case where all of the places are. So the Peachy place, we bought it in the last video. Also, if it says, like, if you're walking around over here and 1 second it says warm and the next second it says cold and you can't find it, it's because it's on the volleyball court. Yes, it's on the volleyball court. That's the easiest place to go to if you don't know where your buried treasure could be. There's a very high chance it could be somewhere around this volleyball court. It could even be right here in this little corner right here. There's so many places it can be. Okay, so I want to look around real quick, see what was added. I noticed that this is moving now, and so is one of the rides. Which ride is it? Okay, no, just that. But still, this is cool. It did get a little update, because I know we had a few updates to Arcadia Isle. One thing that I don't like at all about Arcadia Isle is that I spawn here every single time. Like, I want to go back to normal Overlook Bay, but I don't spawn there, so I don't get my house anymore. Like, I used to have my weekly news house. You know what my weekly news house looks like. I had weekly news episodes there every single week, but I can't record there now because I have this hotel up there. Like, there should be a way where we can toggle the houses, like, in here. Because currently, I can't switch back to one of my old houses, which is kind of a shame. I really like that. But the best part is I don't have to pay gems for the rides to and from Arcadia Isle all the time. Okay, so part 2, ocean pets. Yes, we will be covering that. We'll buy 100 of the new ocean pet pods. Part 3, deep sea fishing. That's my favorite part of the whole update, just because I am fishing level 50. Yep, I'm maxed out for fishing right now, and I want 50 more levels to go into the fishing pass. Part 4 is the mythic pet. They still haven't said what the mythic pet is and what its ability is, but I'm sure it has to do with something with finding doubloons or getting more doubloons or something like that. Having better luck at doubloons. I'm not quite sure. I think it would also be pretty cool if we have a mythic pet. I don't think it will be in this update though, but a mythic pet that gives luck on pet pods. Because currently, the celebration dragon gives luck on the wishing well and fishing and mining. But that's it. That's all the pet does. But it does not give luck to me opening pet pods, which is kind of a shame. And I think it would be cool to find a mythic pet later on that has that ability. I think that would be really, really cool and absolutely awesome. Okay, let's see what else is there to do in Arcadia Isle. So one more tip about finding your buried treasures with your detectors. It's always on a white path like this. It's either always on a white path connecting somewhere on the volleyball court, on the volcano, or over here on the beach. But it could be 2 areas on the beach. It could be over here by this ocean to blow out, or the one on the opposite side of the island, because there are 2 of them, which is actually kind of cool, and I thought was very, very interesting. So let me find the other one real quick. I believe it is right there. Yeah. So those are the 2 furthest points away. And going to both of these will be a pretty good way to find your treasures. I did find all my treasures for today, which was a shame because I wanted to show you guys kind of where the treasures are. But there is like a big path of where the treasures are. I'll post on my Twitter pretty much what the path is. So follow me on Twitter if you haven't already, so that you guys can see the main map that I post later. There's also 3 or 4 of them by this statue right here. There's no buried treasures up there, so don't waste your time going up there. I know there's one right here. There's also one right here by this bridge. There's a few around this little roundabout thing right here as well. There could be 2 different spots by the volcano, like I said earlier. Going back down, there can be one right here. There can be one by the tiki hut somewhere around here. Like, there's seriously everywhere around these main paths. There's 3 different spots right here by this little statue right here, the tiki statue. There is a few spots over there by that building over there. But there's just these buried treasures anywhere. You can literally find them anywhere. It's not very hard. No, they're not over here because this is not on a main path. You have to stay on these main paths, like these main paths going to places, and then you can cut through the volleyball court. It's not on the whatever this is called, the fairgrounds over there. No, there's none on the fairgrounds. The trickiest one, took me the hardest time to find, was right here. Literally right here on the corner side of Club Nebula. Let me back up real quick so I can show you guys exactly where it is, Club Nebula. And it is literally right here. This is where the buried treasure is. This is where it goes beep, 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 really fast. It says really warm. And it is right there. It's kind of odd that it's right there on the side of a building. But still, I've pretty much gone through all of the places already where the treasures can be. There's a lot of them on this path right here. I know for sure there's one directly where I'm standing right here. But these are all the places they could be. But my thing that you guys should do, turn up your volume. Turn up your volume. I usually don't play with my volume on, and I'll listen to other music while I play Roblox games. But this is the only time I have my music on, when I'm looking for buried treasures. But that is about it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm very excited for part 2, 3, and 4 of the Arcadia Isle update, and it will be covering each update the day the update comes out, which is super cool. And I will have the next fishing to level 100 at least one day after the part 3 release, which is in 8 days. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I did, and hope you guys learned a lot about the new buried treasure system and where most of the buried treasures are. But this has been the Feral Darrell that plays. Goodbye!